Hello, good evening, everybody. I hope that you're doing very well. Hami, so nice to see you, and also Lilith, nice to see you. I hope you're doing good. The thing is, I will tell you, I'm in a little bit of dilemma because my brain is working today. I'm very exhausted, let's put it like that. But there's so many funny things that I found, and we should talk about, or I want to talk about at least, because it's a pity, and then tomorrow it won't be as funny anymore, and so I'm just going to give it the best energy. Maybe I won't be as clear as I usually am, which I'm anyways never kind of, but maybe this time it's going to be even more a mess to be understand. Okay, breaking news. This Foodie Beauty just was live streaming. She went at Yomama and she attacked Yomama, not attacked. She criticized him, And the thing is, nobody else was talking about it. I was surprised that she talked about it. Me personally, I didn't want to talk about it. I don't feel like talking about that kind of stuff because it disappoints me. It hurts me, and I don't want to. Why should I make myself sad? I shouldn't make myself sad, so I didn't talk about your mama, man. But yeah, I'm also really disappointed. It's amazing. We're gonna listen to Foodie Beauty talk about it. But the thing is that yeah, so Foodie Beauty spoke up, and then one of her beezers, or I don't know, one of the people in the chat said to her that the content that they don't like what she's talking about. Actually, that was actually one of the best. That was content for me. Her talking about that Yo Mama topic that nobody else is talking about. But you know who didn't miss out talking about it? Garlic bread. Garlic bread, while Foodie Beauty was still streaming, he put out a 2-minute video. We're going to listen to that too. The guy's having such, how you call it, such glory in this Yo Mama thing. He really is. And I can maybe understand him even for it. Like you have to see it from all perspectives. That of course he has glory, with the Yomama situation. Because basically what's going on with Yomama, there's too many people I have to talk about, man. Foodie Beauty, Yomama, and garlic bread. It's just very much. We're gonna manage. I'm gonna try to manage to make some sense of it. But yeah, this with Yomama is shocking for me. I don't watch lol lives. I don't watch it. I don't like it. I don't like the scheme. I don't like anything about it. So I don't watch it. I just know that I saw him there, and we already covered that 1 week ago. But the thing is that I didn't know the story about this racism and supremacist. I didn't know about these topics, and Foodie Beauty did, and she talked about it. And look at this, how informative. Yeah, it's amazing, huh? That I was really shocked. That's why I was like, oh my god. And then garlic bread also was, oh my god. Foodie Beauty was informative. Yeah, I know. We're gonna listen to Foodie Beauty, but first we're gonna listen to garlic bread having. No, let's do it. No, let's do it first, Foodie Beauty, and then garlic bread, so it makes sense in the row. Yes, I have to. You see that my brain is scrambled eggs today. Hey, Erin, do you see that my brain is scrambled eggs today? But I'm gonna manage. The thing is also it confuses me because sometimes I go on StreamYard, sometimes I use my phone to film with my phone, on my tripod. And now sometimes I'm using this. There's 3 ways you can stream, and this is also confusing, especially when your mind is tired. You know, everything works a little bit differently. So let's make it work differently. So first we're gonna go because the Foodie Beauty part is very quickly. No, where's oh my god, here. She took it down, otherwise then I can't show it. I already put it on the bookmark.
There is cayenne.
No. See, it doesn't work. I have to find it again.
Different premises.
Here,
And was well.
there we go. I found it.
Oh yeah, maybe I could like release it.
Universe is on my side because usually, to find the spot is when it's the live stream and you don't have a timestamp. It is very hard. It is very frustrating. So I'm lucky. Okay, listen to her, and then we go to garlic bread, and I have some other funny stuff.
It's a van.
that I want to get to. That's why I'm actually trying to rush through this, but I don't want to rush through it, you know. But because I want to get to the funny stuff so I can laugh with you, because I was watching it alone, and watching it alone was no fun. And that's why I want to watch it with you.
Okay, so I was just curious. I hadn't checked in a long time.
Look, listen. So here comes Foodie Beauty with some content, and nobody applauded her. I should have applauded her in the chat, man. I also suck, but I'm tired. I should have done something. I should have written something in the chat. I feel bad now. Whatever, doesn't matter. Because she has the guts and she talked up about it. Listen. I'm talking over.
Hey, Zach. I hadn't checked into the Lolcow universe in a long time. Well, come to find,
you see?
They have like 1 million shows. And Becky is no longer on Lolcow Queens. Instead, they have
Thank you, Lilith.
like a friggin' white supremacist. And well, if you hang out with a white supremacist, I'm sorry, but you're of the like kind.
I told you he's just doing it for the money. It hurts me to admit it. Not why should it hurt me? It does because it disappoints me. That's why, in the end of the day. But she says it right, and in the end, he's doing it for the money. He's not doing it for any. Otherwise, he would never have done it. It's just for money reasons. And then you have to think, can you understand it? You know, like the other people also do things for money. But that's why I think I didn't make a show about it, or I'm not upset at it. It just disappoints me, but I'm not angry at it. But I don't watch him there. I don't watch him. I don't care. That's why I didn't even know about the story with the supremacist and racist.
And not only that, okay, she was on a panel. This woman was on a panel. She got all drunk and went on a panel with a white supremacist who started saying really racist things.
She does. She looks on. She does look herself on YouTube. I tell you, and probably she has some people that do tell her things. I'm not also sure about that.
Okay, hold on, guys. I'm gonna move rooms because I'm not close to the router. I need to be okay. Say 1 2 1 2. Hold on. But best thing to do would be to fire her ass.
Okay.
Because she's not even fucking entertaining anyway. Oh, sorry. Not entertaining anyways, from what I gather. So, come to find out that Keemstar is...
I love the way she says it, like with effect, before she also, come to find out. She's, I told you, also this is part of the entertainment. She knows it. She knows exactly what she says on her channel. Trust me. This is not just like, she knows exactly she was going to mention this. Yes, I'm telling you.
Her as an intern.
And she wants him to hear this. She wants him to hear it. And that's why I like her very much. She has character and guts, in that perspective. I don't like the e-begging, guys. I don't like the e-begging. But in this way, I like her because she speaks up, You see what I mean? Look, I didn't speak up. I'm more pussy bitch than her. It is what it is. I'm a pussy bitch compared to her because I could have also said this. I could have made this video. I could have made this video. I could have made a video about this.
Work for free to hurt her income. You know what would hurt her income and save your reputation all at the same time? Firing her.
Hey, Nadine.
Here's the thing.
Nadine.
Here's where that's driving me nuts.
I'm glad that you guys are coming.
Hey, Anna. Hi, everybody.
The funny part's coming. Now I'm just venting about, not venting, I'm just a little bit, being somber about this Yomama situation. But being proud of Foodie Beauty that she's calling it out, and then kind of being disappointed in myself that I'm a pussy bitch.
So my question is he going to quit now that they have, they're literally just completely brushing under the carpet the fact that there's a white supremacist lover on the show?
You see?
I just find that so, I don't know if you guys are maybe many of you don't know it, I guess, but...
You see, no, many don't know because nobody has the guts to speak about it.
Well, what do you want me to talk about, Agathon?
See, Agathon.
Like,
Fuck
I've
you,
already talked about
Agathon.
my issues. I
Agathon,
need
fuck
to
you.
find an apartment next.
Agathon didn't like.
Yeah, I know. Harley Quinn. I'm a freak. If your mama's watching this, my question to you is:
You see that she doesn't
are you
have,
going to quit the show, or are
doesn't
you
have
going to support
any, she has guts, you know? I didn't have this.
a show that supports racism? I don't know. They should, Monica. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, why are people getting indignant about my streams, Agathon? So then everyone should mind their business. If it's on the internet, we have a right to an opinion about it, right?
Agathon sucks.
There you go.
Agathon sucks.
So yeah, can it? Yeah, right. You won't know. You've never watched these things. I'm just curious. I'm not calling him out. I'm just wondering, like, honestly, that would probably make him the biggest
I'm
sellout.
also wondering. A lot of people are wondering, but nobody's talking about it except you, Foodie Beauty, and Garlic Bread after you. And Garlic Bread, wait, this we have to get there. This is also going to be fucking hilarious. Garlic Bread doesn't call Yomama Yomama. He calls him now something else, not even by the name, by his name. By Tippy. I don't know. We're going to analyze that together. I missed the part why he's calling Yomama Tippy.
Oh, on YouTube.
I don't know.
One of them. Like, desperate for a show. So you go and kiss the ass of Keemstar, who has said the N-word repeatedly in the past.
Listen one more
Kiss the ass, like, desperate for a show. So you go and kiss the ass of Keemstar, who has said the N-word repeatedly in the past. And not only that, like, okay, that was a long time ago. People change, whatever. But now they're allowing.
And I'm upset too.
They think it's funny that this host.
I wonder what your mama's gonna say about this. He has to address it, because if he doesn't address it, he is a pussy bitch.
Host. Oh yeah, I'm a racist, hungry hippo. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. I'm a racist, sure. Yeah. Okay. Literally went on a panel and like
just using Koshka. When you stream, you can use or your phone, stream from your phone, or you can use StreamYards, or you can use the YouTube streaming option. So there's 3 ways I know of streaming. This is just the YouTube, so I can put the screen and we can watch the screen. Because usually if I stream from the phone, you know, the vision is not so clear all the time. The screen is shit. That's what screen quality is shit.
The shit with like a white supremacist person. And she can't, like, someone is not just a white supremacist overnight. Like, this person knew the person. You know what I mean? Thanks, Lori. Yeah. So, I don't know. I think it's a bunch of bullshit.
Listen. Yeah, and at least you speak up about it. I'm surprised that nobody else, you know. I was thinking that Bridge, you know, Bridge Maybe Icy. I thought that Bridge Maybe Icy will make a video about it, but she didn't. Especially because she likes to talk about racism. Look, I was afraid to even say the word. Yeah, she likes to talk about this topic, and she's very informed about it. And I'm surprised that she didn't talk about this, or maybe she did and I missed it. I don't think I would not have missed anything like that.
I just I hadn't checked around for a while, and then to see that, I'm like, wow, things had really changed.
Yeah, you see? I also didn't notice. That's the thing. Nobody talked about it. Nobody talked about it. I didn't notice the lol cow. I don't watch lol cow. I found out, I will tell you, somebody in my chat told me. That's what happened. Somebody in my chat told me. And I didn't believe it, and I went to look, and then I saw him there. And I didn't go back again. I didn't go look at him again. I didn't go again to check. I didn't go listen to what they're talking about. I didn't care to find out more information. But look at Foodie Beauty. She did find out the details. Good for her. It's even more worse than we thought. I thought it's just for money. But it's for money, but it's in a very disgusting way because he's supporting this supremacist. And
Yeah.
basically, he basically is really, I don't know, he's really not having any pride, I believe, in himself in this perspective. I don't know.
Would you want to stay on a show
Hey, Angelo. Hey, Ocean Tide.
of somebody who
Thanks for popping by.
rehired
Yeah, I'm
somebody?
saying, Ocean Tide. I'm really shocked with this Yomama thing, but I didn't talk about it. And look, Foodie Beauty puts it on the table like that. Boom, like it's it's true. I didn't talk about it because for me it's disappointing and I don't want to talk about disappointing things.
Hanging out with a white supremacist? Like, it's just weird to me. Like, I don't know. Hey, Ray. And at the end of the day, like he sits on the show, on the panel, and condemns it, but then you still are on the show. Like,
Exactly,
if you
yeah.
really condemn it, you wouldn't be on the show. Period. So he's just all about the clout and content, in my
Yeah.
opinion. So
There you go. That's what your mama's about, and I believe that it was not the case. And remember how many times he said on his videos, guys, I just do this for fun. I just do this for fun. Do you remember? I don't know how to clip, but I'm sure that if somebody knew how to clip, they could clip on his videos when he used to say this. I'm doing this for fun. He used to go at Garlic Bread. That Garlic Bread is doing this for only the money. Remember?
money talks. Yeah, well,
No, Foodie View is not yet in Canada.
Nancy, do you see a pinned
Hey,
comment
Buster.
above or don't know? Back. That's why I pinned it.
Maybe
I haven't watched your mom in well over a
maybe
year.
Buster. That's his
Yeah,
place.
Christina. Like, I don't know. I just uh
Foodie Beauty doesn't care about Salah nor about second wife. This was all just a story, and now she's. This is the thing. She right now is. She thought that when she was gonna say to people, she couldn't say to the people, "Hey, my hair is grown back," and now I can go back to the old ways. So she had to come with a story, this and that, and she thought that the people will throw money at her. I believe this for sure, guys, because I thought it myself. I thought that this will happen. That's why I believe her that she thought like this because I thought like this, and it's not happening. You know why? Because the people in the end don't give a shit anymore. She didn't entertain them enough, or not enough, kind of, yeah. And the people don't care anymore. And the people that were throwing money at her, those people have moved on with their lives after 3 years. People that were throwing money at her 3 years ago were probably, I don't know, teenagers or something, and now they're already maybe married or I don't know, in university or work. I don't know, but that's what I think. My mom is writing me, man. My mom, I'm telling you guys, she's harassing me again, and I hate it. And I yelled at her today. I told her, stop it. Stop trying to get into my mind. You're not doing the right thing. And I have to just cool down with my mom, and it is what it is. I have to protect my own mental health before I do anything else.
yeah. Yeah.
No, I don't know any person like this.
Right, right. You know what else I'm really, really, really sick of? And I like really want to block people like this.
Look,
Hey,
she's annoying.
Gabrielle, is
This is the thing. Back to the point. I mean, I lost my point. That's the thing. If you focus on the chat, it's we're gonna get to this. If you focus on the chat, it's really hard to keep your point, and to keep the conversation flowing. And Garlic Bread is super at this. I admire Garlic Bread for this. And it is when somebody's good at something, I give them the credit for it. I'm gonna go to that. We're gonna talk about this afterwards. I cannot talk about everything in one go, but whatever. See, this is the thing what my mom does, and I hate it. Like, whatever, I'm just gonna ignore her. I'm not gonna call her for some days and fuck it. Okay, you see? Stop it. If this is her again, no, no. So you see, I'm losing track of my point. Gorlicbread is a good entertainer because he knows how to. And Foodie Beauty right now is struggling. She's trying to make entertainment. She sees that it's not so easy. That the Beezers, like I told you, they grew up or probably moved on. Nobody's throwing money at her, and she lives off this, and she has to pay the stuff. I don't know, and that's why she even said, she's getting a job. When was the last time you heard Foodie Beauty say that she's getting a job? Yeah, she has said this quite some time. But she said this like 3 years ago or something, or 4 years ago or something like that. So yeah, I'm curious to see what will happen. But in the end, I thought also that the people are gonna throw money at her because I was not aware that we're all growing up and getting older. And then nowadays, look at me now. Now I even don't. Now I feel not sorry for her, but I don't have hate on her. I don't have hate like I did before. The time changes. The people grow out of things. People change, and she thought that people are not going to change and everybody's going to be waiting for her to go back to Canada and the money will be rolling in again. It's not happening. This is not how it's happening. That's what she thought. That's what I thought, but that's not how it goes.
People trying to tell me what to talk about on my own channel. Like,
Yeah.
since when does everyone else get to talk about whatever the hell they want on their channels, but I have to like not talk about anything? Yeah, so what if it is Agathon? If I want to talk about it, so what? What's your point? I'm just gonna block you because you are just like, you're always negative and you contribute nothing. So see ya. Teardrop, look, I literally pinned it. Hey, tiny shamrocks. Yeah, no, seriously, like if I wanted, it's just an opinion, like, everyone has one, everyone's entitled to one. It's just an opinion, like, everyone has one, everyone's entitled to one, I guess. No comment, just leave super chat. Thank you, tiny shamrocks. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Predictive text is the worst. Kill channel, change your content. How am I changing my content, though?
Yeah, she's in dilemma with the content.
Am I changing my content? Hey, SB. I think I'll always have like, a good handful of Beezers. That's all I need. I'm getting a job anyways when I go back to Canada, so I don't money over things you don't like to do and to sell your soul and like sell out over stupid shit. Thanks, Teardrop. I don't think that people's a big blanket statement, chat BPD. There's a lot of people who don't want the best for me. And saying that everybody does is being very naive. There might be some, yes, and I appreciate that, but not everybody wants that. Hey, Just Beauty. Good, good. So people are still doing the same crap. Haters are always going to hate no matter what you do. Yeah, I'm not even addressing haters. I was just talking about a topic about, yeah, I was just like, what the hell? How pathetic you have to be to assign yourself the authority to police other people's speech. Or assume anyone cares. Yeah, exactly, Tipsy. Hey, Breezef. They are Goblin Core. Yeah. A handful of supporters in your chat is way better than 1,000 haters in there. True, yeah. Thanks, strawberries. That's what I'm trying to do, Orange. It's literally, hold on.
Okay, sorry. I have to. I'm so sorry. Okay, this was Foodie Beauty. That's it. With the Yomama thing. Let's go to garlic bread. You see my mom, what she does? Do you see what she does? You see what she does? And this is exactly what she wants to do. This is her objective.
Chakudi, Chantal,
Her
small contributions.
objective
Some people are
is
crazy nowadays at days.
to make me mentally, uncomfortable and sick and whatever, so she feels better about herself. And that's why I told her I'm gonna avoid talking to her. And I'm gonna really avoid talking to her, and she's just gonna learn that this is the way it's gonna go. And it's gonna go the way I say because it's my life. And if she wants to be part of my life, fine. I don't want to be part of her life. There's nothing that she doesn't have really a life. And the life she has, she keeps it all for herself and to herself. So let it be that way. Fuck, man. Some people are fucked in the head. I'm not joking with you. It is crazy. People are crazy. Hey, Block Party. Foodie Beauty for a job? I don't know. I also thought of this. I'm sure there's things she could do, but Koshka says, I never threw money at her, but you're right. I lost interest in her a long time ago. Yeah, exactly. Life is different now. And this is what she didn't expect. She didn't think that people are going to move on with their lives. And she thought that everything will be the same. No, people do move on with their lives. You have freakazoids like me that get so invested, and I start making my life according to her life. And, I'm having parasocial friendships in my mind. But that's a different thing. At least I'm aware of it. But the normal people, the majority, and hopefully the majority of them, they move on with their lives. They don't get stuck on bullshit. This is bullshit. This YouTube, whatever we're doing here, this is entertainment, but it really doesn't benefit our lives. You're an audience here in my chat. But I'm saying, look at me. I'm putting much more time in it than you, and it doesn't benefit me, but it does in some way. Emotionally, it benefits me, but a lot of people, how many people, kind of everybody has told me that time that you spent on YouTube, you could have graduated an entire university. And this is not wrong. I could have done a whole university, guys. And this is fact. This is really a fact, mathematical fact. If you study the hours that I have spent on YouTube in the past 5 years, I could have probably even done 2 universities. And this is no joke. You have to think of it like this. But then you also have to think about that we all need some fun, and let's get on to laughing and not thinking and analyzing life too much. You see, this is my mother putting me to analyze life. And where is garlic bread? Oh my God. Oh, here. Hey guys, I want to say something to you. I want you to listen to the name that he says, Tibi. He doesn't call Yomama. He calls Yomama Tibi. If anybody knows from where this name came, please let me know.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back. A rare video I will have over
Look,
at
he's very happy.
Gorlicbread.com. A full
He couldn't wait. This guy couldn't wait to make this video.
recap of this stream. But I just wanted to come online because, how the tables have turned. So Chantal just attempted to do a live stream that was titled Hypocrisy. And rather than talk about other reactors like she normally would, she instead offered to talk about the one and only Tippy. And Chantal's problem, as usually is the case, is that she has gotten too much fun on her hands. And rather than, as her own chat mentioned to her, going and looking for an apartment or a place to stay or a flight back, she was watching the locale universe. And she was looking at one of the hosts who has said disparaging things about multiple people, multiple races, multiple things. And apparently Keem has decided that the punishment for her will be to work for free. Yet today Chantal asks how Tippy can work for such a person, how he can receive a paycheck from such an individual. And it's interesting to me, Tippy, that Chantal now is questioning you when, ironically enough, you seem to walk away from your channel after thanking people. Of course, unless it's to come back and talk about me. But other than that, you walked away from your channel to focus on collecting checks from Keemstar. And now the person you spent years defending is calling you out for doing just that. So Chantal is now taking one of the very few supporters she had and actively turning against them. And of course, because Chantal has said some disparaging things about Shirley Gold, she feels all of this is indicative to her being treated unfairly. I would love to know your thoughts on this. I appreciate each
Look how happy he is.
and every one of you, and you know I will be back as soon as I can with more commentary.
How happy he is. I'm sure he's dancing in his room there, you know. Okay, so we have garlic bread, but there's more I want to talk about garlic bread. But wait, I have to now think, how am I going to... About Yomama, I finished. He's off the list. I talked about that. Garlic bread, he's... I want to give him some credit. Okay, finish with Foodie Beauty quickly. I will make my comments on Foodie Beauty, finish with her. So, it's fantastic and admirable, you know, that she had the guts to talk about something that nobody else talked, you know, and I'm sure she was not the only one wondering. I was wondering, but nobody did the research. Nobody talked about Yomama, and she did. So I respect her and give her credit for this. Then Foodie Beauty also is in a dilemma with the situation that she didn't get money thrown at her like she expected by telling people they're gonna bees again like 3 years ago, because it was 3 years ago and maybe people moved on. So this, she knows that the money thing is going to be harder, but of course she was going to go back. We all knew she was going to go back to Canada. If you had some common sense, you knew that this was not going to be forever. This is temporary. She's just waiting for the hair to grow back. So, and she doesn't have what to talk. The chat is telling her things, you know, like that she doesn't have what to talk about. And she even mentioned, yeah, this is the thing. One of her topics was, and I don't even know if she's being on purpose like this. Her topic was, what is your favorite Madonna song? Like, are you serious? What is your favorite Madonna song? Like, I would write her an email, but no, I'm done with writing emails. I'm tired. I don't have time anymore for all these emails. She should do some research, you know, like that's the thing. I think that when she's on YouTube, she just watches things in girl world and about herself. And she doesn't watch other things on YouTube, so she doesn't know what other things to talk about. And if you don't have what to talk about, yeah, that's kind of tough. So I would advise her to find some other things to watch and talk about them, if that's what she wants to do. But to not have anything to say sucks. That's why I also don't go in her chats anymore, because she started e-begging, and what can I comment about that? You know, it's not fun for me. And then, I just check on her to see what she's up to, but I don't hang out anymore. Also because I don't have the time, but also because she's not she didn't try before to make content. I'm not saying that, but she's being with the e-begging, she fucked it up. I say this, and now let's see how she's gonna fix it. I think she knows herself that she's a little bit in a dilemma, in a shit. That's very hard to fix this situation. Okay, thank you, Garlic Bread, for your enthusiasm. Wait, I have to make sure that I catch your other stream so I don't forget. We're gonna comment about this too. No, actually, we're going there now. This one. So before I start
about
the
that? Was
stream,
Girl
I
World
want to make some comments about why we're watching this. Okay. So garlic bread, as you know, I as an entertainer, he's a good entertainer, and I've told him many times I don't know how I told him, but I told not him, I told the people that were listening to me that he's talented. He has, his brain works fast. You can see that this is a guy that did not have any alcohol abuse or any substance. He never did any kind of drugs or drinking in his life. So his brain is fresh, and you can see it works fast. And he knows how to talk, and he has the voice. For example, when he talks, he keeps the voice consistent. He doesn't go pitch high, pitch down like Yomama with the laugh. So it's very smooth on the ears. I'm not joking. I read about all of it. Learned about these things. So the voice is very smooth, to the brain, angenehm. It's pleasant, because when the voice goes up, down, it's unpleasant for the brain. It gives you negative vibes. I'm telling you from, and so he knows that. And then he's smart with what he says. He does not repeat himself. He's a very good talker, and that's his talent. Voice, the brain to talk, the words he picks and how, and he can be fast, and I'm going to show you now. We're not going to go through all of his video, but just some examples that what makes him a good entertainer. I'm not saying as a person that he's a good person. I'm just talking about, we're talking pure, simply entertainment shit here. And I always told him, I hope you use your talent differently. And now what he's doing is he's making chats, and he knows exactly how to talk and how to interact with the chat. And I believe that he can branch off Foodie Beauty. I think that as soon, he can talk about whatever he wants. People would just like, him as a commentator, presenter. And they won't care anymore if it's about Foodie Beauty or not. That's what I think. But let's listen to him a little bit speak, and I will give you examples. And then we go to something funny, because this is not really funny.
Actually watching Jack Flaherty pitch to see if I was going to come online. Did that actually happen? Is that a thing?
I don't know what he was talking about.
Interesting, by the way, that she just changed her profile picture to a, we'll call it winter, up this narrative that all of a sudden, she can't go back. Because here's the thing, after all this, after the airport fainting, after I've got this, stomach bug, all these things, if you truly were like the hardcore Beezer, wouldn't you understand that she couldn't leave? CEOs don't sleep on the floor. There's like 388. Well, if there's 388 in here, 300 of you just hit number 2. Well, and that was the other thing we were going to talk about, Barry. Because she was so adamant about Sasa. Excuse me. How many people make that slip up, huh? Sasa. No, hold on. Sansa. Look, I've listened to the story, and I guess my confusion, because it doesn't look like this is going well for you here. She had the money to go home, but it was all a scam for money to give to Salah.
She didn't give the money to Salah. What's Salah spending it on? She kept the money for herself, and for sure she's saving to go home. I'm telling you, she expected to get that 10K. I'm not joking. Or if not 10K, maybe 8. But she didn't. I think in total she got scratched together. Actually, what do I mean scratch? Because that's not scratching. 4 or 5K. And she thought to herself, no, it's not enough for the flight ticket and to get the that's it. If you want to move countries, even if it's to your hometown, and you don't have your own flat, you need to have, like 10K. Otherwise, you're fucked.
I'm not going to disagree with you.
Life is expensive today, especially in Canada. Like she right now is in the same situation as if I were to say, okay, tomorrow I'm moving to Canada. It's not like she's like, I'm going home. She's going home, but she doesn't have her own place to stay.
Not going to disagree with you, but I am going to have to see a little bit more information about where you're drawing that conclusion. Because at this point, honestly, the tension between them, whether it's real or not,
It's
the
not
fight,
real, and
whether it
he
was
knows it.
staged or not.
Gorlick knows
I
it's
think,
not real.
right now when you look at her videos, and, hey, go Wendy girl, I watched that movie last night that you recommended. Everybody that just put it to get them.
I was thinking to myself, what the fuck point am I trying to make here? This point I'm trying to make here, that garlic bread, this is entertaining. So now this is what's happening. We're having, I'm making this, not we are. I am making this. I'm analyzing Foodie Beauty and Garlic. Yeah, they're having a competition. They're not having, but I'm thinking in my mind they're having a competition of who makes better content, because Foodie Beauty is now struggling to make content, keep the crowd entertained, because even the chat is saying stuff. And Garlic Bread is giving her examples of how to do it, and in the end, he does it pretty damn well. The way he talked about the movies he mentioned. Me, for example, I can talk about movies, and I've seen so many, but I would get bored and I don't remember everything. But his brain is sharp. This is what's the right. He has a sharp brain. Sharp brain. The opposite of my wet brain. And he does make a point, He does make a point with the movie thing.
Out of here right now, and I'm not undoing it. I'm not anyone that just put the fast zombies.
And I like it how he makes it, and I'm sure that Foodie Beauty watched it. Sometimes I think to myself she doesn't watch him, because I also stopped watching him at some point because he got boring. But now I watch him again, and not all the time. But of course, that's an insult, for garlic bread. For example, if I'm trying, now to. For example, if I'm trying now, wait, I have to make it make sense. If I'm trying to tell you that I'm making spaghetti, but I take one of those instant noodle packs, and then Garlic will say, I'm making spaghetti, and he makes it the real way. Okay, that example sucked. Whatever. Let's move on.
And they're never coming back. This is the real block. Mods, everybody with a 2 is done. Get out of here with your hyper speed zombies. I can't. No,
You see what I mean? He is very interactive with the chat, and people like that. People like it. He's feisty. He has attitude. He has humor. He's tolerant. Like he has entertainment qualities, values. As a person, he has none. And he needs to use his talent and qualities, in order to get somewhere.
Is where I draw the line. I cannot have it. I cannot befriend people that think zombies should be fast. This is it. Jerry is gone. World War Z speed zombies done. See you later. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate it.
With the chat. This is fun. Even I'm entertained. And he's not doing it in a hateful way. He's doing it in a very show business style way, showbiz way. Or that's also the wrong word.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys can deal with. I don't know how you can deal with the fat zombies.
He's making the best that he can with the asset he has, and that's smart. And he's trying to do it the right way in a manner. I think that he's trying to become a better person.
Well, how does that even make sense? Like, how do you even make sense of it? Like, oh, rigor mortis set in, but this person got faster. Like, how do they get faster and you don't? I get that it's scarier, but I can't relate to. Oh, look at Beauty and Chaos, the only one throwing.
What I don't understand is, do you see Girl World Hotline 18? Is this real or is it fake? I didn't call it, and I'm not going to call it. But what do you think?
Tomatoes. One person trying to throw tomatoes. Just a single person. A single solitary person. I'm not disagreeing with you that fast zombies are more terrifying, but they just don't make any sense.
So you see that he's interacting. I don't want to now talk about the movies. I'm not interested in talking about movies, but just pointing out the interaction he has with the chat and how easy he talks. The words flow easy. He doesn't have to think much. Do you notice that with him, you never hear, like with other entertainers, or like Kaya Simons, so. He doesn't have those because his brain is sharp, because Kaya Simons is also a user. I am so not sharp. Breezy also she also repeats herself and makes the I don't do the I don't have anything with the But look, he doesn't have any of these verbal tics, you know. He's so clean, you know. His dialogue and speech is so clean and coherent. It makes me jealous. Am I jealous? A little bit I am. I can tell you this. But at least I can admit it. I wish that I could talk like that. I wish I could talk the way I talked just 10 years ago, you know. I would be happy with that. I don't want to. If I would be where I was with my brain 10 years ago, I would appreciate.
How do we get here? I mean, how did we get here? Guys, it's been less than 30 minutes. I've asked multiple times for us to huddle and just exactly, Christine, where are the zombies getting this energy from? It actually depends on the infection. A zombie doesn't necessarily what?
You see, this is just
What
rubbish.
in the
But
world?
that's the
It's
point.
about a group
Rubbish,
of kids that
but
went out.
he's
Somebody
putting in the time and the interest with the chat. Foodie Beauty likes doing that. Many people like doing that. It's hard.
tell me what this movie is because I can't remember. Somebody listen, really important, really important.
It's
It's gonna
hard
bother
to
me.
pay attention to the chat and at the same time be able to spit out good comments, good jokes, good commentary, you know, on the moment. You have to be, your brain has to be very, very clear, fast, and being able to multi attention to the chat, and then it's not easy.
All these kids went out to visit like their uncle's cabin, and the car kind of broke down on the way to the cabin. This could be like a million movies. It broke down on the way to the cabin. They got there, like a bear had like ransacked the cabin, but they got in there and they stayed. Was this a zombie movie or something else? I think it's a zombie movie. Wow, we were just going through a ton of movies. I tried to watch the new Final Destination. I hate to say this. I'm gonna whisper it. I tried to watch it because Chantal mentioned it. I didn't say that, but I did try to watch it. I couldn't get through it. It's too much. I don't think it was Cabin in the Woods. Weird Barbie. I don't think it was
And
Cabin.
so they're just talking about movies.
Made me
I
go
want
look at the
to
golden.
say, you know,
Yes, sir. You laugh at the 12-hour stream recap I did.
Hey, Scrappy. Hey, Scrappy.
I mean, I just recapped that 4-hour stream.
Scrappy.
Stacy G just got to the Big Daddy part. Stacy G just got to the Big Daddy. So okay, all right, we got to dial in here.
What I mean? How he's interacting? He's not even talking much about Foodie Beauties. Of course, he's using this as the topic, but he's more focusing on other. And I think that he knows that he. This is. I think that he plans to branch off.
Does that mean Stacy G? So Stacy G in about 15 minutes is going to give her take on the zombie speed. So we all have to be prepared. We're going to judge Stacy hard too. We are really going to Holly. Let's not talk about horror movies in a negative way.
My ex-boyfriend, for example, has also talent in this. My ex-boyfriend to interact with the chat and like that. He is very talented. He knows, you know, I cannot be like that. I cannot be, for me in the real life, it's hard for me to be personal with people. You know, like, but on the internet, it's even harder because you don't know. But it's, I don't know, some people can do it. It's part of being fake, of course, I believe, but
I was going to say, honestly, if there was a time we were going to talk about horror movies, I'm glad that it's October. This is my favorite time of year. Although it's been unseasonably hot here. I feel like, these 80 or 90 degree days are ruining fall for me. Oh, Drama Queen is a paramedic. Okay. So you've probably seen some stuff. We're just gone. So that's we are officially now at the we're gone part of the stream. There's no reeling this back in. So in about 10 minutes, I'm going to call this a stream, but my goodness, we have went off the rails. Real quick, super important, really, really important.
Mm.
I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to honor my word. Oh, Stacy. Poor Stacy's going to get to this so late. I need everyone.
With the poor Stacy, you know, and these people will come back and more people joining. He's creating that hype. He knows how to create that hype as an entertainer. I don't know how to have that. I don't have that in me.
Everyone in the chat, this is utmost of importance. Everyone, this means you. The person that's like, does he mean me? Do I have to type something? You, yes, you. I want everyone everyone to put their favorite horror movie in the chat. Go.
You see how he does it? And he keeps the chat going. And he does this the whole, and it's very obvious. Of course, it's very obvious. But in the end, the people have fun and he doesn't do it, he does it in an entertainment kind of way. That we know what he's doing. We know what he's doing, but he's not doing anything bad, And the people, for sure, they like it, because they feel part of something. He knows psychologically he's a very, very cunning guy. And the people feel part of something, and yeah, he builds on that.
The anticipation of waiting for the movies is like real. I think they're about to hit. Carrie just posted, so I think the movies are coming after that. There's the side. There it is. Look at all the movies. Chucky, Get Out. Oh wow, now they're going way too fast. Texas Chainsaw, Exorcist, Train to Busan, Halloween, Sixth Sense, The Exorcist, The Shining, the original Halloween, Drop Dead Fred, Halloween 2, The Grudge, Return of the Living Dead 2, Saw.
You hear how he said, "Look at all the movies." That was just kind of like a glee sound for Foodie Beauty to hear, basically saying, "I can do it better than you." Did you guys hear that or not? It's so obvious in the tone of his voice. "I can do it better than you." Listen.
Toxic Avenger, original fact. Look at all the movies.
Look at all the movies.
Carrie just posted, so I think the movies are coming after that. There's the side. There it is. Look at all the movies.
I can
Chucky,
do
Get
it
Out.
better than you. Na, 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 na. I can make content better than you. But I still use your content in order to make my content. Isn't life funny?
Oh, wow. Now they're going way too fast. Texas Chainsaw, Exorcist, Train to Busan, Halloween, Sixth Sense, The Exorcist, The Shining, the original Halloween, Drop Dead Fred, Halloween 2, The Grudge, Return of the Living Dead 2, Saw, Toxic Avenger, The Crow, Exorcist again,
Yeah, I don't
The Exorcist
care
again,
about
Wicker Man, I Have No Favorite. That's bad. Coffee Tea Raise.
This is he's trying to prove Foodie Beauty a point here. It is so obvious to me. I don't know how it could not be obvious to you.
Band. And it skipped me up. It skipped me. 7, The Wicker Man, Halloween Town, Halloween. Now I've lost it. Oh my God. One person doesn't post a movie and look what happens. A lot of votes for The Exorcist. The Hills Have Eyes. Children of the Corn. I grew up across from a cornfield. We used to run through them as kids and cut the.
How he has that, do you know those people that work in biddings, 1, 2, 3, 4, but they just know how to speak fast. But he has also a little bit of that quality, of that fast, and knowing how to use the voice with the right tonation to get people excited to, manipulation of the voice finish. What else? I've already said this over and over. He's very, very talented in this.
Heck out of your arms. The corn stalks would get so sharp. Like, I don't think people realize that. Not look at that. Not one fake movie. Not one person. This was part of this was a trick. Because I said, if anybody asks you about a movie, Miss Stephanie did it. SpongeBob SquarePants. I was waiting for somebody to just drop a random movie. Just a non-horror movie just pops in out of nowhere. Oh, Ren and Stimpy, the movie just shows up. See, that was fun. And I am going to go back. And look at this. And if there's something I haven't watched, or maybe even something I haven't watched recently, I might revisit. Scream. You know what? Since Jamie said Scream is also like one of my favorite movies of all time, because Scream movie is like.
This is the thing. Do you see that he's being so super fake? Like, can you guys see what I see, or hear what I hear? The fakeness is out of control, but he does it well, and that's why I can't have hate on him, because he does it well.
Airtight when it comes to plot and the acting, like everything makes sense. I absolutely love that movie. And it was also, unlike Faces of Death, it was one of those movies where I came in, with a very high expectation, and it actually kept the expectation as I watched it. Easy 30-minute meals with Rachel Ray. Yeah, those are terrifying. I would also say those dump cake dinners are pretty terrifying too. Scary Movie counts, Holly. Scary Movie is, it's its own little niche. Sleepaway Camp, all the original campy horror movie, huh? I don't have a car. Or wait. I was door dashing, or
wait.
Look, a lot of people like Tremors, huh? Like you cannot watch that movie and not have fun. I agree, Evelyn. A lot of like the recent horror movies, I don't know if they overdo it or if they're trying too hard. Look, a lot of people like Tremors, huh? Saw Tremors in the theater. I'm pretty sure that the local theater just replayed Scream here, by the way. which I wanted to go to, but I was too broke. Or wait, no, I don't have a car.
I was too broke. I don't have a car. Why do you even talk about that, Garlic? This I would advise you I would advise you. Don't mention it. Nobody's thinking about it. You mentioning this makes people wonder why it's on your mind. You have to think like that too. The more you mention things like that, it shows it bothers you. Well, if it's not the case, why does it bother you? You should not have mentioned that. But whatever, it's funny for me.
Wait, that's door dashing or input your troll of choice. I did want to go watch it though. Why would you bring up Sharknado? Why? Everything was going fine. Verified. Everything was going fine. And then Sharknado. Sharknado. Oh, Evelyn Rubber with the tire? Oh man, that's such a weird movie, isn't it? Oh, Critters. Oh my god, Critters is awesome.
You see how fake? Can you see these reactions? They're fake. Oh my god, Critters are awesome. It's disgusting, but and this is what entertainers do. He's not the only one. Many entertainers do it like this. It just flows naturally. The fakeness and the words and the vocabulary, words, dialogue. It flows natural. The fakeness, everything. It's for me. Yeah.
I also remember watching Slugs. Oh, Evelyn Rubber with the tire? Oh man, that's such a weird movie, isn't it? Oh, Critters. Oh my god, Critters is awesome. I also remember watching Slugs. Anybody ever watch the movie Slugs? There's an old campy horror movie. Verified just mentioned, or Weird Barbie rather just mentioned Slither. I think Slither was like highly inspired by Slugs. The scene in Slugs where she's chopping the lettuce up and the slug is in there has stayed with me like my whole life. Isn't it funny how we watch movies like that and there's always one scene that like sticks with us and we never know what that scene is going to be.
You see, and this is a comment that everybody can relate to, and relatability makes people, fond of you. So he's working with all the tools. He's very smart. That's the thing. I don't know why he's not well off mentally, because he's 5 years in the house, guys. He's done nothing. He's not done anything except sit there and watch Foodie Beauty. Of course you go insane. Think about for a moment, like to watch only Foodie Beauty and only do this, every day for 5 years.
I think they didn't Shudder just do something with Critters not too long ago? I think I remember watching, like, did they make it into a series?
Okay, I'm done with him.
Leprechaun is also
I'm done with him. You got the point that as an entertainer, he has these talents that a lot of people don't have, and he's using them to the best that he can. I see the talent that he has, or those traits that he has that I don't have, other people don't have. Now I want to go to something funny. Now I lost the joke of the fun, but check it out, this. So I don't know how this popped up in my feed.
But he just wants a napkin. I don't know how to fucking
look. It's
I'm
like
going
this.
with
I'll give you an
Sparrows.
introduction. This is a dude that is playing a virtual game, and there's a lot of people that on YouTube. It's not like I'm not new to this. I know that there's a lot of people that are gamers and people like to watch other people play games. I have just seen, like, I've never seen of course I know games, but I never watched something like this, and this popped up. And he's playing a game to be a virtual flight attendant. And he wants to be like the worst one possible. And the jokes he makes and all that, it's hilarious. I find it funny. So let's listen. My mom is still writing me, she is not leaving me alone. This is insane. Now it's time for you to feel how it is to be ignored. Yeah. Whatever. Okay, you see now my funny moment is gone. You can thank my mom for this one. Anyways, I'll play a little bit and it is what it is. So this is a game. The guy's very funny. He's playing this simulation game of being a flight attendant. He makes funny comments. The game is funny itself, and let's watch it together a little bit. I'll put it.
Airlines.
Hello, beautiful lady. Welcome aboard as the newest member of the
I don't think that's appropriate to say to one of your subordinates, Mr. Airline Director. I'm already suing Spirit Airlines for sexual harassment. How do I take a dump ski? Am I a woman? What am I? Oh, I can change clothes. Am I just wearing nothing? Is this how I'm
No,
showing
so
on to
he's going to go wearing nothing, and then in the plane he treats all of them terrible. You will see. It's not a long video, and I sped it up a little bit. I understand if this is not interesting for you, and the mood of the funniness is gone, but in the end, it's still funny. I'm not gonna let it ruin because it's hilarious, and I want to cover more of these things because he plays funny games.
work?
And he's
Showing up
funny.
to work?
It's not the games that are funny. He's funny, and the games are funny both.
I'm going to show up like this. Censored mode will not be available outside this room. Are you sure you want to wear this? Yes. What is my name? Poofesher. Yeah, sure. That's me. Holy shit. We're ready for work. We're in
Let's speed
Paris.
it up a little bit more.
Who's in Paris? I'm in Paris. Get out of the room and head to the airport. Deal. To the airport. Oh, they have a casino in this game. Well, we know where we'll spend all our flight attendant money.
Okay,
We're at the airport.
better.
Security check at microwave.
It's better when
body
you watch
scanner.
it
We're gonna
slowly,
get
but we don't
microwave.
have the time.
Wait
I
a
don't
minute.
have the time now.
Thanks. I'm sure you like my attire.
You don't have the time also
Okay.
for this now.
Do I have to put anything in here? No.
But look at the games that
No
they
one's-
make.
no one's
you know,
asking
like,
questions.
in the end, I was thinking to myself, like, it's not a bad game, but I would get bored of it. Like, why would I would do this in real life? Why would anybody want to do work, and not get paid for it? This is like a game of doing work. It makes no sense. Unless you want to goof around like this guy's doing. But it's very well made. It's very well made.
About my outfit. That's nice. I'm showing up to the gate. Gate 1. Well, these passengers are about to have the time of their life. Airplane door. These are designated whatever. I know how to close a door. Ooh, I'm sitting down. Hey, I can see my boobies. I got to grab a snake stick. What am I supposed to do with this? I don't know how to put this thing down. It says drop is... The fuck? How do I drop it? It says drop is left click, but it's not dropping. It's thinking. I found the fire extinguisher. There's the first aid kit as well. I found everything I needed to find, but I haven't found how to drop this. How in the fuck do I drop it? No, it doesn't show up as an item in my inventory, so I can't even drop it. Well, that's great. We'll restart the day because I picked up. It's still in my fucking hand. I restarted the day, and the damn thing came with me. I'm forever stuck with this stupid freaking pickup stick. All right, guess I gotta quit the menu. Start a new game because we picked up.
You see?
Oh my god, man!
He's still stuck with the block party. This is funny, this guy.
Thank God. It took restarting the game, but I don't have
It
the
gets,
pinchy thing on.
it's even more funnier. Wait, this guy is really funny, hilarious. That's why he has also a lot of subscribers.
Man, I wonder what happens if you forget your ID badge. Yeah, if it's anything like the picky uppy thing, you just get stuck onto the ultra rare Spirit Airlines regional jet. No, I played a lot of Flight Simulator in my day. Oh, not Flight Sim. Okay. What is up with this game? Wait. Was how you put something down just holding click the whole time and I was not... Hold up. Do I dare... I'm an idiot. All I had to do was hold click to drop it. And I didn't do that. Instead, I panicked and restarted the game. Although it was ridiculous that I restarted the day and the freaking thing came with me. Use the interphone to announce to the crew to prepare for boarding. I'm the only one on this plane. I'm just going to talk to myself.
The aircraft is now ready for boarding.
Wait for all passengers to board the plane. No one's checking me out as they're coming on the plane. I want to be the
Now it's
first
gonna
flight
get
attendant to
funny.
get tips from the passengers because I show up in my lingerie. What if I close the door before they even come on? They're walking into the door. they're just stacked on each other. Well, let's let them in now. We can't continue with the game. I'm not trying to break it again. Then we have a smorgasbord of people. Holy fucking thickness. Jesus. I guess I'm not the only scantily dressed one flying today. Is that it? Everybody's on. Boarding door is closed. Anyone's late, tough luck. We got to arm the doors. I'm a bit of an expert. We're ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We are currently taxiing. And
Where's the toilet on this plane?
We're expecting great
What if I have to dump? Dude, all these people are pains in the butt. Your seat's not upright. I'm just going to yell at everybody. And your freaking seat.
So now you have to check the seat, you have to check and everything. Check it out. He's doing it, but then he's gonna start to do it all wrong and throw cups at the passengers and I don't know what.
And I'll yell at you for that too. Although you just closed it now. We're in a seatbelt, man.
The humor that he has is good. That's the thing. He has kind of humor that is my kind of humor.
Closer look at that seatbelt, ma'am. You got your tray table. Oop. Dude, are these people like pissing me off? Are we about to take off? No, I think the plane says it's not to the runway yet if I don't finish my job. I can't see his seatbelt because his freaking dick's so big. You can press the V key to switch to external view. Here's an epic takeoff video for you aviation fans. I don't like doing my job. I much prefer getting dressed and showing up. I don't know where the white drawer is.
We are currently
What do you
in the
want?
process of serving these. We invite you to check
What does she
the menu
want?
provided in the seat pocket in front of you. To serve you better,
Can you have-
let us know your choice when we go to your row. We will serve
She
food
wants
beverages
water.
first, followed by
Out of
soups
stock.
and other items. Please relax and get ready for your meal. If you have
Out
any
of
special
stock.
requests or need assistance, please don't hesitate to call a cabin crew.
Out of
Thank you for
stock.
flying with us, and we wish you a
Out
pleasant
of stock. A pleasant meal of water. Out of stock. Sorry. Out of stock. Out of stock. Out of stock. Preparing for the next phase. All right, everyone's taken care of. Saving the airline money. I'm down to get promoted. This is Spirit. You don't give free water. Why is it making a dingy sound all the time? Is someone calling me? Does anyone need a flight attendant? Oh, let's see. This guy wants a napkin. But he just wants a napkin. I don't know how to fucking just give him a napkin. What a dumb thing. Okay, now, I think I'm missing. Oh, yeah. I'm just going to tell them all out of stock. Giving these people nothing. And then they do it. Like, that's what I meant. Clearly, that's not what I meant. Open your window shade, bitch. And,
Open your window
right, yeah, you're all right. Do I need to check seatbelts again? Damn it, I bet I do. No, that guy just has a fat cock, so I can't tell. Ma'am, you've been a problem all trip. I'd throw you out if the door would open. Sure, seatbelts too. Frick.
Hey, Gina.
Were these seats empty the whole time? I feel like we lost
Moving
passengers, man. You don't have your
plants
seatbelt.
it's cold, yeah.
These guys are just packing too much. I can't tell if their seatbelts on or not. I think everything's good. Freaking nose down. Holy shit. This is not a landing. This is a crash. Oh boy. What do we do? Nose dive into the runway? We're on the ground now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just landed safely. For your safety and the safety of those around you, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and keep the aisles clear until we are parked at the gate and the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign.
Here we go.
Please caution opening the overhead compartments, as items may have shifted during the flight.
I'm
We'd
off.
like to thank you for joining us on this trip. And we look forward to seeing you on board again.
You just fell from a dangerous height. Mistakes come with a price. Would you like to pay?
Mistakes come with a price. Would you like to pay $100 to repawn back on the plane? You see what I mean? Oh my God.
$100 to respawn back on the plane. Sure. $100. As a newbie, you can't open this door in flight. I got the fucking inflatable slide going off on the side of the plane. I wonder if I could have opened this door in flight. I just didn't press it. Oh, we got stairs here. We're not even on a jet bridge anymore. Thank you for flying with us. We appreciate your business. Hope you enjoyed your flight. I don't think you did. Honestly, I don't think anyone did. Leave the airport and call a taxi at gate to go to hotel.
Wait, you'll see the room with the red dress. That one, the weird one. Again, that one is the weirdest one.
Income 330, penalties 270. Safety error report. Total window shade errors 5. Total seat recline errors 5. Total tray table errors 5. Total overhead bin errors 50. Can't go in here. I knew this lady was trouble. She's just suspiciously standing in the corner.
Look at, I knew this lady was trouble. She's suspiciously standing in the corner. Look at this one. Yeah, she was weird. What a weird avatar, no? What an ugly, weird avatar. It's awful. It's awful.
This game is a superior method of travel. I am going through this airport at 100 miles an hour. I can run home. What a day. This is a lot of work.
Hello. It seems like you're quite suited for this job, though there are still a few mistakes.
Just a few. When do I get the casino? That would make me do a better job if the casino was unlocked. I'd need more money to gamble. I wonder if the game is smart enough to know if people boarded or not. We're going to shut the door and arm it and see if the game will let me go. Cross-check confirm with the pilot after completion. Okay. Cross-check complete.
Cross-check complete. For pushback.
Bye, everybody. Are we actually gonna leave? I still see their feet. Are we moving? I don't think so. Oop. Just blew up the damn thing again. I tried to leave these people behind, but they just wouldn't give up.
Expect to be airport shortly. We're expecting great weather.
Are we straight jorking it? This is the same AI voice of those cats on Instagram Reels where the Pinar explosion chamber exists. You got everything. You're every fucking violation here. If there's a way to kill passengers, I'd kill you. If I was a pilot, I would straight up jorks it in the cockpit. Why else would they name it that? We got a full flight this time. You wearing a seatbelt? No, you're not. You wearing a seatbelt? No, you're not. I love the fresh air. Please remain seated. What happens if I get up during... Oh, it won't actually let me. I get a nice view now. I have a strange feeling that when I jump out of this plane, I'm not going to fall. I'm just going to float alongside the plane. No, I fall. What happens if I don't freaking pay
You can't tell me that you don't find this hilarious. I found this hilarious.
the $100? Not yet. I'm going to not pay the $100 one of the times, but not this time. What if I pour piping hot tea on your lap?
What if I pour? Now he goes crazy. Now it gets funny. Now pour hot piping tea.
Souvenirs.
Have any special requests or need assistance?
Look
Please
at
don't
that.
Don't look at me like that.
Look at that face. He says, "Don't look at me like that." I understand. I also find look at this one.
Souvenirs.
Have any special requests or need assistance? Please don't hesitate.
Don't look at me like that.
Thank you for flying.
I'm
with
just
us.
throwing
We
cups
wish
at
a
you
pleasant meal.
on your floor because you're such a mess. How are you supposed to give these? Oh, that's how you do it. Here you go. There's a cup of coffee on the floor. All right, I'll give you a water. Nope, no, I didn't give you a water. I don't know how to do anything right in this game now that I'm actually trying to do something right. Everything's just going on the floor. Oh, you don't want anything anymore. That's nice. All right, you want tea. Oop, that's coffee. I totally did that on accident. There's your coffee. Okay, you guys don't want anything anymore? Water. There you go. Oh, you're welcome. I actually gave someone something
Look at
successfully.
that one. How
There's a
weird that
napkin.
one is.
Okay, you'd like a water. That's fine.
How
Okay,
weird
I don't see why it would be.
these avatars.
Unexpected.
Amazing.
I know, napkins
They
are...
really look awful. They don't look normal. I don't know who made this game. Who made such a game? It's almost scary.
kind of going above and beyond these days. You know, I'm giving you coffee, even though you asked for tea. What an awful. What happens if I give you both? That's fine. What about napkins?
Also, the thing is, the English is not right. You will see. It's a weird game.
The whole damn tray. Can't do that. Oop. I have complaint? Okay, you get nothing but a napkin then. Okay, you'd like coffee. Serving a tea or coffee. Do not give an empty cup to passengers. If I give her an empty cup. Okay, what does she want? Tea?
It's very disappointing.
Well, should have friggin' paid up and flew Delta. Who's making a mess around here? Look at all these coffee cups, man. I didn't even throw these at you. Where did these come from? Well, now it's in the wall. Why would I give these people these things? I give them a napkin and they say it's terrible. You're disappointed in the napkin. Yeah, I'm going to give you tea.
Good enough.
Now it's good enough. This is kind of a pain in the ass. Oh, now he doesn't want a napkin. Why do these people... Not too bad, yeah. Put some ketchup on it. It'll taste great. Nope, that one's
It's
on the
okay
floor.
now.
Yeah, better be.
This is just what I need. Not too bad. Fantastic.
Why is everyone ordering napkins?
I'm glad.
And why do I get a bell chime every time I give one?
It's excellent. Perfect.
Everyone loves my napkins. I'm down to only -8. This is a historic flight for Spirit Airlines. A passenger needs you to answer a few questions. What would you like? What would you like to know? I'm not going to be bussy this time. I'm going to ask, is this a Boeing?
Look.
No, we don't use Boeings. You don't even know where you work. That's terrible. You're welcome. What an interaction. I have the cabin properly prepared, I'm pretty sure, except the door open. I think we're ready for landing.
The final check for landing.
Okay, so
I'm
this
jumping
was
off.
the flight one. I don't know. I found this entertaining. And then I want to watch also.
I can only buy maximum pain. I only have $500. This is the only one below $500. Tells the story of a fearless agent capturing criminals in the city. Market price for this is $20. I'm going to charge $50 as a high-end theater. It's just maximum pain, maximum pain, maximum pain. Should I have a gap between them?
Oh, wait, one is better.
Okay. Change the bank name. Did that. Bank simulator. What if it's a sperm bank? Strategy mode. Realistic, in-depth banking simulation focused on strategic growth, finance management, and market decisions without extreme events. Extreme banker mode. Fast-paced banking with simplified systems, robberies, and survival-driven challenges for high-intensity gameplay. Why not both? What if I want both of these? I want to be robbed and I want to have strategy. Sperm bank. If I walked into a bank with my money and it looked like this, I probably wouldn't deposit, and neither did that guy. Fortunately, sperm is white, which is a pretty boring wall color. Just got kicked in the nuts or something. We'll have red walls, and we'll look more like a 1980s strip club than a fucking bank. Change bank name. $500? Sperm bank. My task. Change the wall color. Okay. Change the bank name. Did that. Buy a teller office from the market app in the manager's office. That was $8 grand. I want a chair for $500. Dude, that is a ripoff. $500 for a chair. Discharge. I just discharged in the teller's desk. Why would they use that word? And look at this. We got a customer. I think I have to do something now. Hello.
Look,
Is this you? Customer identity card.
I've
Emily
never played.
Lopez.
I
She's from
played
New
similar
Zealand.
games to this, but not much, and since a long time. I wouldn't find this fun. Would you find this entertaining? I wouldn't find it fun. But in the end, it's the same like Sims. Maybe it's just because I got older and more bored of this, because I played a lot Sims. I played it for like half a year or something.
I don't know. I don't really have confirmation that New Zealand even exists. Was I supposed to not open an account? Like, what am I even looking for? Why are these people from all over the world? Where do we live? This isn't right. Her last name is Harris. Please don't report this. I'll leave. Oh, yeah. There's people trying to make fraudulent accounts. Greetings. I'm ready to create an account. How does my computer just know who sits down in my seat? Do we have some butt print reading technology in our chair? Stella Young, 1989-0215, United Kingdom. You know, I shouldn't open this account simply because you're from the United Kingdom. These people are just opening accounts and not depositing any money. Are we having like that $200 if you open an account deal? People are just taking advantage of it. It says here your date of birth is something different and you're from Germany, and this says you're from Australia. Now I have to report you. I wish this was like the casino simulator where you beat up people with a bat for trying to do stuff. Holy shit, this guy has $12,619 in his account. God damn, you're rich. Ethan Smith. What would you like? What is this? Money? Is this a tip? I'm taking it. Can I leave? Please move money to the counting machine. Okay, we'll count it. Oh no, I wanted that. That was 2,000 some odd bucks. Okay, did we do it? I think I just added it. Well, that wasn't very exciting. There needs to be a bat or a gun or something that I
love
can...
you people. I'm looking for around to look at something else, but I think there's nothing. I'll watch a little bit more of this, but there's nothing else I can report on. I have reported on all I have with Garlic Bread. We will keep on watching what Garlic Bread will do with his new venture of being a chat entertainer. And Foodie Beauty, what she will talk about for content and with her Canada plans. And then Yomama, there's nothing that we need to watch there.
harass my
Yes,
customers
we
with.
need to watch Yomama if he's going to respond to Foodie Beauty. That's
Otherwise, this game is going to not be very fun. Oh, you're depositing. Holy fucking shit, Abigail. You have $125,000 sitting in your account.
Also,
someone tried to rob me or something. I think I have to go to the other mode in this game.
I see that also.
This one is very boring.
Hussy is
It
live.
ties to the cartel or something with how much money you guys are keeping around in this checking
Carrie,
account.
the bored housewife. You're really bored. Bored is the right word to put, Carrie. These people are such losers, honestly, but they have the viewers. I don't know, because other people are losers too. Like, it's so boring, you know, like always this paneling. It's so boring. Them just talking together. It's so stupid. And they talk about nothing. They really literally talk about nothing. About such petty drama, I don't know. But some people need this petty drama in order to feel fulfilled. I believe
21,430.
it's toxic and it's a waste of your brain space and thoughts.
39. Like, what am I
Neither
supposed to
funny nor informative nor
do?
interesting.
I mean, it counted for me, and then I just hit space button. There's not much going on here. Greetings. I'd like to start. Well, I'd like to finish. On your face. Jesus, criminy, 41 grand in your personal checking account. I need to deposit some cash. Yeah, just a modest amount of $4,918 in cash. These people are all just fucking slinging drugs or smuggling people or something with how much cash they all have. And we're the only bank not asking questions. Usually when you have large deposits like this, they're going to ask you, like, hey, what do you do for a living? Where'd this money come from? We're asking no questions at all. We're just taking it and putting it in the account. Something tells me we're going to get raided. I don't think being a teller at a bank is the most exciting job in the world. No offense to the bank tellers out there. Yet there's a simulation game that is just tons of fun here doing this job. I think I have to switch modes. Not getting robbed is boring.
I don't
Oh,
understand why would a person play a game like this. It's not interesting.
Get to withdraw money for once. Holy shit. 1, 2, 3, 4,
You might as well go
5,
to the real
6, 7,
thing
8,
if
9,
anyone's
10,
gonna spend your time like that.
11, and 5.
No?
I'm a genius.
Don't you agree?
There you go.
Why
You want
would
to
you
open an
fake
account.
doing
Well,
work?
you change skin colors. That's kind of a red flag. And you're actually from Canada, and I don't blame you for trying to hide that.
Understand to
But
fake
I'm just going to open an
being-
account for you.
understand to fake being like a detective or I don't know what, something not common. But to be a flight attendant is very common. If you want to be one, you don't have to play the game. You can be one. It's not such a hard thing. Same goes with somebody at the bank. It's not like I don't know what, like you have to play a game. This is something very normal work.
For you. You want $3,000.
It's weird for me.
Maybe this
to
is just open the cash register day. I'm out of money. All right. He requested $3,562. I'm giving him $51,450. I am now broke because I just gave that man all my money. We'll finish our day after that one. I don't know how this bank is going to live anymore after that one, but we'll figure that out tomorrow. But I still have more money in the vault here, so I'm not bankrupt yet. Jackson Gonzalez. A lot of lies here, man. Thought this would fool you, brother, game, bank, whatever you want to call this.
Mhm.
Like you could at least make it a little bit more challenging to spot these differences, but it is obvious. Ooh, you're requesting money. It's your lucky day, man. I can't count. So he requested $2,448. Only has $12,385 in his account. I'm giving him $104,850. It is your lucky day, man. Oop. It won't let me do it because it won't let me fill this.
Look.
Okay, hold up. Wait, what is going on here? Oh, I gave him $99,000. Okay, $33,920. That's all we had left. No, I need to take some of the money back. I got to take $100 back. So I have some money. And now I can give you all that. I have $100. Girl, this isn't right. You're trying to deposit $5,632 and it's $3,896. Approve? No. Just gave her a free $2,000 for no reason. You won't let me shortchange them, but you'll let me give them all the money in the drawer. Okay. I can't give you all of this. I have to have $100. The game won't let me not have $100. This looks like more than requested. But then you do the honest thing and say it, but then you still just leave with the money. You want $4,600.
Wait. This is boring. Hold on. Bridge made a video. Let's Bridge put something regards garlic bread. I wonder what Bridge is thinking about garlic bread. Let's see.
Oh, spirits also give me a vision, baby. I mean, I see a man, substantial presence. The shape remind me of classic TV Spirit. Yes. Jackie Gleason himself, Ralph Ramden, from The Honeymooners. Big personality, big talk, but not so big in self-awareness. And spirits say, no, baby, that ain't no limp. That's a slew foot shuffle he got going on. The energy coming crooked, and so do the footsteps.
Hey, do you know what? You know that it took me like I only realized at the end of the video that this is Bridge. I don't know. Okay, I'm not wearing my glasses, but I thought that it's a completely different person, but in the end it's Bridge. I thought she's making a video about somebody else, but no, this is a video made by her with herself.
Oh, spirits also give me a vision, baby. I mean, I see a man, substantial presence. The shape
But you know, she's
remind
having
me.
fun. I know the other day Bridge wrote, I don't, in a post that, you know, like because of her father and everything, I understand that she's taking a break from YouTube and I don't know what, but she still, you know, hangs out. You know, it's funny when people, never say that I'm going to take a break. I've said it. I will be less on YouTube and I have been less when I have said it, but there's people that they always say I'm leaving or I'm taking a break, and then in the end, they're there the next day. It's just weird.
of classic TV
But why do you
spirit.
bother saying that you're leaving? Nobody, you don't have to say that information, but you feel the need to say it for what reason?
Yes, yes. Jackie Gleason himself, Ralph Cramden,
Okay,
from the
entertaining. I
Honeymooners.
don't understand the
Big
joke very much.
personality, big talk, but not so big in self-awareness. And spirits say, no, baby,
Well, she's
that
funny.
ain't no limp.
She's entertaining.
That's a
Bridge also
smooth
has the
foot shuffle we
entertainment
got
part.
going on. The energy coming crooked, and so do the footsteps.
Oh my God, what is this one saying now?
When you said you want to focus on self-love, it's so powerful and beautiful. In order to love your future,
Kidney
in
J,
order to
thank
love
you.
future you must love the you now.
I've spent my entire
Everybody
life
give
absolutely
like to
hating,
Kidney J and
hating
subscribe.
everything about myself. So literally, I'm getting to the point where I like myself and I like the things that I like. And the only thing that really gets on my nerves is my lisp and my fat face.
Put it on the wall.
It's okay, Beck. We love a good lispy moment here. Hi, guys. How are you doing today? My name is Kidney J. The J stands for jerk because my kidneys are a pair of jerks. And this is a Beck update video. Kind of good, kind of
Let's
Beck. You
see.
may know Beck from being Amberlyn Reed's ex. The clip that you saw in the beginning was from about 4 years ago.
Yeah, everybody,
But if you've been
everybody
following
needs,
along,
everybody needs money. But the thing is that what people will do for it, and I've really been shocked with a lot of things I've seen on the internet and in life in general. But I get it. Everybody needs to survive, so I can understand. I can always see it from that perspective and that part.
well, if you haven't, I'm going to update you. Beck has been updating their community post over the last month. Basically, Beck went into the hospital with chest pains, and it turned out Beck needed to undergo a serious triple bypass operation. And unfortunately, because of Beck's uncontrolled type 2 diabetes, they did not heal well from the surgery, and the saga has been ongoing. And in Beck's most recent community post update, which was about 4 days ago, Beck says that they fear for their lives. So we're going to get into that. Before I do get started, if you could just press all my buttons, I would appreciate that. So let's take a look at the latest community post from Beck. So Beck starts off basically thanking everyone for their kind words. And I do believe kind words go a long way, and I see a lot of it under Beck's comment section. But unfortunately, Beck says that they have to go back to the operating room and get dead tissue basically cut out of their chest. Now, if you don't know, Beck did not heal from the triple bypass as they should have. And now they have to go back into the operating room and do a procedure called debridement, which basically gets rid of all the dead tissue, reducing bacteria so the wound can heal. Now, Beck goes on to say that they are actually going to close the wound, which is good news because up until this point, Beck has had a wound vac helping to promote and heal that surgical incision on the chest. Now, that's not where the bad news ends. When Beck originally went into the hospital, they did scans and noticed a mass on Beck's lung. So it seems like now Beck is finally getting testing for it. It looks like Beck is scheduled October 13th for a PET scan and then going to see a surgeon.
Okay, this is boring, but okay, we got the update on her health. But is it what?
On the 18th on October? Beck's history with cancer. For my life, I'm trying to be positive, but when faced with things that can cause death, it really makes you think. So that is, or in video, like a catch-up video like this.
You're not saying anything like, is this true? Do you find it okay or what? Many people said that she's e-begging. I also believe that she's a little bit e-begging. It is what it is. There's many people sick out there. She's taking advantage of the subscribers and the following from Amberlyn Reed and making some coin out of that, not making content in order to make coin. I don't know how that is not obvious. I thought that Kenny J is going to say something at least. She didn't say anything, just about, yeah. Okay. Guys, I don't have anything else. I will say goodbye. I will say goodbye. And we see what else will come during this. It's still early for you. For me, it's not early. For me, it's already almost midnight. Let's see if anything else will come as entertainment. I hope so. Block party, make live stream, go live streaming. And rest, I hope that you had some laughs. My mom ruined it for me, with her shit, but it is what it is. I just have to know that next time I'm gonna put my phone and everything on. But she already ruined it before I streamed. She ruined my mood. This is life. Tomorrow's a new day, and I will make sure that no one can screw over my mood tomorrow. I'll take care of it. Of myself. With this, I hug you all and say thank you so much for hanging out. Scrapey, Gina, Blocked Party. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon, evening, night, what you have going. Oil Espresso, Buster, Ocean Tide, Lilith, Nadine, Angry Third, Koshka, and Hammy. Hammy, you disappeared. You stopped communicating. Why? I bored you. It's okay. I understand. I can relate to me being boring. No, like I said, the mood got ruined. Doesn't matter. We have tomorrow. With this, I hug you and I say peace, peace, peace.